Alright guys, how we doing? It's MOT time for this car later on this week, so I've got it up in the lift and yeah, just going to do a few checks, check all the brakes, handbrake, wheel bearings, tyres, all the lights and stuff, just all the usual kind of MOT stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd film a wee bit, just chuck a little video up, so yeah, hope you enjoy. So yep, as I say, she's up on the lift already. All the wheels are off, so just going through all the brakes and stuff. Gonna take these all apart, clean them all up. Likewise with the back, already started this side. Got the drum face off. Cleaned up all the old grease, gonna re-grease the bearings. Preload them, well, re-preload them. Clean up all this dust crap and check the handbrake and stuff's working. Right, that's this drum rebuilt, cleaned up and just re-greased the bearings and set them again. So I'll chuck a wheel on shortly and just check there's no play in the bearing anymore. And I've done the same at the other side. Right, I'll leave the rear for now. I'll come back to that when I test the handbrake. Let's move on to the front discs. I'm running, it's a 280mm G60 disc, G60 calipers, Lucas ones, so they've got a 54mm, it's like a single piston setup. I think it's Brembo brake pads, and then those are bolted up onto these Epitech adapters for the carriers. I rebuilt these calipers with new pistons, new seals, slider pins, all that stuff. The pads are new, still got plenty of meat on them. Discs look good, there's no lip or anything on them. And yeah, all this stuff was fitted onto the car when I'd done the 180T swap, and that was about 6,000 miles ago. That was kind of the end of summer last year, so you know, all this stuff should be in good condition still. So all I'm going to do is strip them down, clean everything up, copper grease the pads, and right, caliper off and hanging down there just so there's no weight on the brake hose. Here's a better look at the Epitech adapters. Yeah, disc is off, discs are looking okay, just need a clean up. Carriers again, these were all cleaned and painted, so they're looking good, just need a clean up. The sliders are nice and free, so and yeah, as I said earlier, pads are pretty new, so plenty of meat on those again. They just need cleaned up and re-greased. Okay, that's the front brakes cleaned up. So I'm gonna go around all the bushes and things like the CV boots, just all the kind of rubber stuff that might perish. I fitted these CV boots for the last MOT, so this should be good. This looks okay. Likewise at this side. The inner CV boots look fine. The wishbones themselves, again, they were new. I think when I was putting this car together, which was, well, couple years or so ago now, so all of those look okay. Anti-roll bar bushes look all good. Again, these were fairly new, so this side as well looks okay. While I'm under here as well, if you're after a lower strut brace for your A1 chassis car, so Mark 1 Golfs, Jettas, Sciroccos, look up SAYNER WORKS. These are made by my friend Andy. He's making lots of cool stuff for these cars. So yeah, definitely have a look at SAYNER WORKS on Facebook. Engine mounts are all new. This is a poly bushed one at the front. Gearbox one is new in a Epitech mount. Rear one again is new. That's a diesel one, so they're a bit a bit beefier just to handle the extra weight of the 18T. Again, can't really see it, but that's also new, and that's an Epitech mount as well. Exhaust hangers, this one's not the best, but it's also not split or anything, it's doing its job. The exhaust had to change slightly when I went for the 18T stuff. So this, it's not really hanging off this is basically just to prevent this hanger hitting off of that hanger. So yeah, it serves its purpose anyway. Moving on to the rear, exhaust hangers here look okay. This one as well looks fine. And this one at the back, again, looks fine. Rear axle bushes. All the bushes on the rear axle were new when I built this car, so a couple of years old now, but I think most of them were poly bush. So yeah, they should be fine. They look fine. Anti-roll bar bushes. Same at this side. If you ever change these bushes here, I'd highly recommend getting these clamps, stainless steel clamps. The exhaust is made by, I think it's MP Developments or MP Performance. I can't remember, but it's a really nice stainless TIG welded 2.5-inch downpipe, I think it is. I'll put a link in the description to where I got it from. It's a superb fit, fits really nice. In terms of oil leaks, as you can see, nice and dry. It never has leaked from the sump or any of these returns or the sump plug or anything. It's been quite good in that sense. Everything's nice and dry. I think there's a slight leak coming from this, I guess it's like the oil filter housing. Yeah, I very rarely have to top up the oil in this thing. It does hold its oil quite well, so that doesn't concern me too much. Right, we'll get her down and we'll check all the lights are working okay. Seem to be leaking. That's good. Tires are all fairly new, so plenty of tread on them. Battery's nice and secure. I made this little battery securing bracket a wee while ago, and yeah, it holds it nice. Right, it's Thursday morning of the MOT. It's absolutely freezing, so I'm just heating the car up a bit. Gave it a bit of a hose down just to clean it up a little bit, and just going to check the tyre pressures and then head off to the MOT, I think. Unfortunately, I've failed. Driver's side, bottom ball joint, got heaps of play in it, so I've taken the car back home and I'm going to do a quick lunch break fix. Luckily I put new ones on the rear wheel drive car, so I'll just do a quick swap over. Alright, old ball joint's off. Yeah, as you'll see in this next clip, there's heaps and heaps of play in it. Got a new ball joint off the rear wheel drive car, and that's fitted now, and doesn't seem to be any play anymore, so hopefully that'll do the job. That's more like it. So I took the car back and they basically jacked up and just double checked the ball joint again. It's all good now, so we've got a pass. So yeah, happy days. Another 12-month ticket on the old girl. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, until next time, take it easy. Cheers.